So I always get very excited when I receive a book in delivery through Amazon or something, when I order it online and it comes home. Or sometimes when I go to a bookstore, obviously that's the best form of instant gratification because you get the book in hand. But often I'll see a title that I'm interested in that Bill Gates has recommended or something like that, or I see something online and then I want to read the book and I order it. And then when it comes home, it's like, receiving a gift that you've given yourself. So today I received this book, and I've decided on this channel I'm going to be doing these drops, so to speak. Whenever I get a book, I'm going to talk about what the book is. And so that will motivate me another step, another level in making sure that the review of the book goes out. So the book I've received today is 1,000 Brains, A New Theory of Intelligence by Jeff Hawkins. I'm not sure exactly where I spotted this title, but it's in the field of neuroscience. And I've already read one book, or I'm through reading a very thick book on neuroscience, which is called Behave. I think it's by Robert Sapolsky, who's a neuroscientist at Stanford or something. And it was really phenomenal, eye-opening book. In fact, at some later point, I will put down a quick review of that book as well. But it's a must read for anybody who wants to understand human behavior, psychology, or even ultimately philosophy, because all of it stems from the mind and it kind of goes into those areas. But it's really phenomenal because it's putting together, Freudian theories and all the theories of psychology and all of that, along with behavior science, and kind of connecting it through ultimately neuroscience, which is really what looks at the functioning of the mind from a physical perspective, chemical perspective, as well as all other functional perspectives. So it's a really great book. And so neuroscience is something that really interests me for some reason. I guess it interests a lot of people because it talks to us about why we are the way we are and who we are, and ultimately kind of leads to some truths in terms of introspection of our own structure, so to speak. Who are we really? And so this kind of, and of course it talks about behavior, which is really important for us in terms of whether we look at career success or happiness, and all those things ultimately reside in many hidden behaviors and neural pathways and things like that, just we are beginning to uncover that area of science. So 1,000 Brains by Jeff Hawkins, A New Theory of Intelligence, is seems like a really interesting book because it's kind of deciphering what really intelligence means. And I think this also has some impact on this very current field of artificial intelligence that everyone's talking about, and how that is perceived and understood. So what really is intelligence in the human mind or the animal mind, and how it translates to machine learning and all of that kind of stuff can be inferred. I'm not sure that's part of this book. That we'll find out when I do the review. But very excited to receive this book. And what I love is, hardcover books. I mean, there's just something about them. This is in a plastic cover when it's being delivered. So this was in a plastic cover when it was delivered, but I just love the feel of these books. It has a very, thoughtful bookmark, which I always keep hunting for when I'm reading a book. And I love hardcover books and the quality of the production. It does make a difference to your reading pleasure. And these pages are, especially when you turn them, they have these edges that, the pages aren't exactly they're not exactly aligned, so that you can get a grip on when you turn the page. It's really nice. So very thoughtful. The publishing industry obviously thinks of all these things in terms of, making the books high quality and increasing your pleasure of reading them. And that's why a Kindle can never feel the same, or reading something, online can never feel the same. So I'm looking forward to reading this book and dropping the review here. I'll see you back on the channel soon.